Hey there everyone, it's HeroicLegend here, and I am welcoming you to a new random, where you can see my addiction. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, app game, as you can see right here. I assume you can see the mouse cursor that is, I don't know if you can or can't. But it's off in the... See, if you're watching this video, then it's your left. Yeah, I'm gonna say your left. In the left corner you can see Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. It's an app game. It's also on Steam. And I downloaded it for Steam because I like having it in the background while I'm playing games and when it's not eating up phone battery. Because I need my phone for things like calling, in case someone comes up and smacks me across the face with a fish. I don't really add anything compared to the other Duel Links duelists out here, and of course this is just a random, so the chances of it coming back are debatable. I guess you could kind of call this a point farming type dealie. This is a bit of a deck I made thanks to my brother's friend, Jamer's friend, and some ideas he threw around with us. This is kind of a, what's it called? A freemium, a free-to-play deck, right? Because most of these cards I got through either grinding the shit out of getting 500 gems, using, what's it called? Using the card tickets and the card trader to get stuff. Speaking of, you get out of here, because we want another one of these boys. And I was thinking, why are you putting them away if you want them? Because I could put them from down here and put them back up here. Now, this deck kind of relies on Mythical Beast Cerberus over here, and kind of protecting him to build him up. This isn't for PvP. This is 100% not for PvP. This is strictly for getting the most points you can get for farming the duelist, legendary duelist, right? So the strategy normally is grab one of your Mythical Beast Cerberus, hopefully you get them out, and you throw them out in the field to fight against, to hopefully power up. You start off with Power Up Dark, you use Yugi, unless you're farming for Yugi, in which case I think either Pegasus or the other type of deck I have. I'll show you guys that real quick, right? But the whole thing is Cerberus over here. And with Power of Dark, it increases him from 14 to 16. And his whole thing is that he gains 500 attack for each spell counter on it, and you gain spell counters by using spell cards. Now, I've thought of a few ways on how to get him to be this strong, while not super compromising the deck itself, and trying to keep it under 30. 25 was a stretch mark for me, and I really didn't want to do that, but it was either be cluttered with magic cards and have no hope, or cluttered with cards that I can't use. So, again, your whole job is to try and get and protect Mythical Beast Cerberus. And because it's the AI, it depends on who you're fighting against. Sometimes you have to specialize it. For Bones, actually, some of the cards I ran were banishing cards, and I would actually replace some of the magic cards with Despair trap cards, because level 40 Bones uses King of Skull Serpents type combo. Or no, I actually think I have another deck for farming up Bones, right? So this is one of the guys you use. Next up you have the Disenchanter, which can really help for bringing back Magical Citadel if you want to farm one magic card, right? Because as long as you have one face-up card with a counter on it, which there are numerous cards, there are at least 7 cards in this deck that have counters you can place on them. It's easy. 8 if you count the Citadel, and 9 if you count this, right? There are a few cards that I wanted to get to improve this deck, but right now this is kind of where we're at. But the Disenchanter is really good, especially for stopping the Taya deck that was out right now, where she keeps using that fucking sky thing bullshit. I forget the name of it. Then we have the Magical Marionette, who I like using as a popper slash a second build-up character to use. Your goal here is to get over 9,999 damage. Yes, over 9,000. Because that gets you, I believe, 3,000 points, which on top of winning and sometimes a comeback victory, can help you get an oodle amount of points, right? Now, he's not recommended, but well, to me, he's a little bit recommended because he helps you save up your big attack for just in case. And he also powers up with spell counters. And his ability is you can remove 2 spell counters from him, or you can use the Magical Citadel of Imand, I'll get to that later, to pop whatever monsters are on the field to make it a direct attack course, because we don't want to use the bow, which I farmed hard for as well. Now, next up we have this beautiful maiden here. And she's very important to the deck strictly because of that high attack power when combined with Yami. And the spell counter for each time you destroy a monster, right? Now, it doesn't matter if the monster doesn't go to the graveyard. As long as she destroys the monster, it counts. And we have 3 of her for just in case. She's also one that you can power up if the duel lasts a long time. But you don't necessarily want that. Right? And actually, there's another reason for Disenchanter and Marionette to be here, but I'll get into that later. Some of you can already... Pardon me, some of you astute scholars can see this. And some of you people who have known me for a long enough time. A lot of people can see this, but I like pretending, okay? But she's strictly for kind of protecting him, helping him build up, right? Because if you have a 25 attack point without Yami on the field, Maiden to worry about, then Cerberus can kind of be protected because she's the bigger threat, he's not. Although sometimes the AI just ignores the bigger threat to go after the smaller threat, even though technically he is the bigger threat. Moving on, we have Dark Eyes Illusionist, and I believe I farmed this card from Pegasus. Although I might have, let's see how to obtain. Yes, from Pegasus, so that's how I got this one. Now, Dark Eyes Illusionist is kind of here for just in case. Like, let's say we have these 3 on the field. She's super strong, he's getting there, and he has something to attack. This is kind of AI attack me bait. Same with these 2, but these 2 have an extra purpose. But this one's kind of, I've also used him to protect me, so to speak, and kind of bait out someone to use Econ with, right? Because can't attack while this card's face up on the field, which is good because if they don't attack, but they have a monster flip face up, or even better, if they attack him and they take damage because his defense is higher, then he just stops one of their cards from attacking automatically. Bam. Now, I do know the problems with it, and I am looking for better cards to replace him, but for now, he's a good defender type. Next up, we have the Crystal Seer ×2. She's here because it sometimes does help to thin out the deck a little bit, and if they attack her instead of anyone else, that's another target for Econ, which we'll get into why it's important later. And even though sometimes she can clutter the field, she's also good sacrifice bait for one of these 2. You know, so we can keep out these 2, who are like the big hitters of the deck. But yeah, so that's the reason why she was here. And in fact, she was originally in this deck because she could take the top 5 cards of your deck, which means if they were just all like magic cards that required a condition, she could put them at the bottom of the deck for now, and we don't have to worry about it. And we really did, we could just Magical Mallet and change up things entirely. Right? So now I get on to the Magic and Traps. Tribute of the Doom is obvious. It's to destroy a monster. You can get rid of one of your random assortment of extras, I would call them, because again, Cerberus is the big hitter here. And you want to try to use Cerberus while maxing out the amount of magic cards you can use. Ryoku here is exactly why she's in this deck and he's in this deck. Because the more spell counters they have, the stronger they are, and the more they give to Cerberus with Ryoku up. Or, in the flip case where Cerberus is not up to snuff, he can give them more counters. Right? Then we have, of course, the Magical Citadel, which helps out by sometimes using up Marionette's counters, sometimes using up Disenchanter to keep dropping and placing down again, especially if you can combo that. For a nice easy, I'd say, 5 or 6 back to the hand. Or if you really want to, you can use Cerberus to just kind of recycle constantly until you feel safe enough. Like, a really good combo actually would be to just Disenchanter on Cerberus for the Citadel, and you just keep that up until Marionette has buku amounts. I've never had these 3 out on the field at once before, but that's something you could try. Enemy Controller is here mostly for defensive purposes, protecting Cerberus or Madam, and sometimes even using to, well, sacrifice the extra space on the field, like if we had Crystal Seer who wasn't dying for some reason. And it really is situational. Like, arguably these are the 2 hardest cards to use in this deck, but they are for safety. They're safety purposes. They're backup plans. Same thing with this, which I'll get on to. Heated Heart is probably one of my favorite cards of this deck, especially because I originally thought this was a Elemental Hero Strictly card, but it's not. It's a one-time, I call it a one-time equip card type dealie, same thing with this one, where it gains 500 attack points, and sure, it can pierce through defense, but unless the monster has 0 defense, I don't want to risk it. So these are basically here as spell counter bait. Next up we have Blistering Wind, which gives 1,000 to attack and defense until your next standby phase. Again, if you combine these three, that's basically 1,500 on top of 2,000, 35 to Cerberus. 35 extra points. Right? Add in any of these other magic cards, which again are just pretty much useful as... Well, let's get on to it, shall we? Magical Mallet. We use this occasionally to cycle out any extra Madams, or Crystal Seers, or Dark Eyes Illusionists. Originally it would cycle out her too, and you just kind of use them to as a free give me a spell counter, right? Because if I can just do some quick math here, excluding the 2,000, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We get 12. That's 6,000 extra attack points onto Cerberus. Or, if you're going by the 2s, that's about 24 extra on Marionette. Now, after the Magical Mallets, which again are basically just used to help either get him out or get one of these three for potentially out of the hand. We have, of course, 2D spells which you can use on our own Magical Citadel if we have to, or our own trap card if needed. Just because sometimes it is also useful against the enemy, but mostly this is just kind of to hold on to, which creates the main problem in this deck, which I'll show you during one of the duels, because of the event that's going on. Next up, and this is probably one of the best cards here, Gift of the Martyr. Now here's a bit of a warning. It says, send one monster on your side of the field to the graveyard, select one monster on your side of the field, then attacks. Then select the monster gains attack equal to the attack of the sent monster until the end of this turn. It does not say it has to be your monster, so that's another combo with Econ. Let's say, for whatever reason, they couldn't kill your beast, but they were able to take out your Madam, right? Econ sacrifice like a Seer, or maybe even the Marionette. Bring it to your side. Well, actually, no, what you would do first is Ryoku Marionette into Econ, sack Marionette, Gift of the Martyr the sacked monster, and the new monster from your opponent, and bam. Now, the reason why, I know some of you might be thinking, why not just use a super strong Marionette to gift instead of Ryoku? And that's because Gift of the Martyr, what it doesn't tell you is, it's the original attack from the sent monster, not its new attack. So that's something I discovered when trying to use one of my original combos. I think it was Maju. Yes, Great Maju. Maju Gazaret. Because original. Now he's another great one that could be put in a deck where you need to deal 1,000 damage. Well, I mean 10k damage. Because let's say for whatever reason I somehow managed to get both my Cerberus on the field, and they both got up to 5,000, and that's great, but I can't do shit because I'm being blocked somehow, right? They both have a mask attached to them. Sacrifice them both for Maju Gazaret, who... Oh, no, wait, the original combined attack. Whoopsie, never mind. He's another problem child, but I'll explain my strategy for him another time. Right, but then you Gift of the Martyr, Marionette, or Disenchanter, so it's 2,000 on top of all this. And normally that happens after a Ryoku. The combo I like using is Ryokuing Marionette into Gift of the Martyr. Bam. That's an easy... If he's at 4,000, that's 4,000 right there from these two cards alone. Plus 1,000 if it's on Cerberus. Of course, Magician's Circle is here as a... Holy shit, I have 25 cards in the deck. 3 of them are Cerberus, and I didn't draw him. So this is used to kind of stall. And this is also used to give Cerberus, or sometimes Madam, and even Marionette, the extra points they need to keep on the field, so that way they can survive long enough to have the whole combo used. I will do my best to demonstrate this. We're gonna save the deck though, because I originally didn't, and I had her, and she's just annoying me. She comes up when she's not wanted. So I have a lot of duelists on the field here. I'm just gonna challenge Jesse, who is the now. Some of you might be wondering, well, what's happening here, Heroic? An event is going on called Awaken Rainbow Dragon. This event effectively means you can get both Jesse and a lot of his cards. I have been wrecking this event because of this deck. I've obtained all these points because I've been just constantly hammering away at him and dealing the big damage. I'm close to 3 million points, which is what I'm trying to go for. So again, whenever my rainbow bead thingies are done, I just spam auto duel. And that's why this game is so fun, because you have auto duel and you get to see if you win or lose using your deck. Now, hopefully I have a good hand, otherwise you're going to see the downside to this deck, and I kind of don't want that to happen. Because it's alright when I lose against people, but when I lose against AI, my feelings get hurt. Going second, this is actually kind of perfect.
Let the game. If you are a true duelist,
I'm going to turn that off for now.
duel.
And now we're struggling. Ooh, can I turn you off for now? There we go. Oh my god. And this is one of the problems we face. Oh boy. So, as you can see, his monster has 2,600. Mine would only have about, let's just, okay, we're gonna play it a little ballsy here. Just the smallest bit, because we're greedy. We have our 2 hero hearts in the hand. Oh lord, he bought out the mammoth. This is gonna hurt, but this is also what we want. Okay, another madam, and my breaking winds, my blustering winds. Okay, not terrible. Honestly, not terrible to have. Gift of the Martyr. Okay, I don't feel too bad about sacrificing a card now. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, plan B. Okay, we're gonna first blustering winds. Really don't like using this, but it's my only real chance to take out this one. No wait, I want to activate the card. Curses. I wanted to activate Magician's Circle. Oh, that's a struggle, isn't it? Well, I don't think. Oh, I'm actually a little worried there. Yeah, okay. Okay. We're still fine. So, send to attack. No, activate the thing! Frickin'. Ugh. He must have to be able to summon, and that's why it's not working. Oh, crib me. Oh my god, I'm getting all the cards. There we go, auto. Nope, he has to be able to summon. Damn it. But you also see why I have Maiden here. Oh, and you're activating cards too. Make my life hell, Jess. Here we go. Here's the boy. Here's our good boy. See, now we do this. And we get rid of this. Right? So that protects him a little bit. We're gonna actually... I don't want to do this just yet. I'm kind of hoping he doesn't have the pain in the ass combo. If he draws his tiger or another unicorn... Okay, he might not have it, so we might be able to... Yes. Okay, perfect. I could do... No. I have to do this. I have to protect my boy. He's a good boy. Nope, that's all we're doing. And Dark Eyes Illusionist. Oh, I'm a lucky boy. I mean, our Maiden's getting up there in strength, and that's what we want. This actually gives us a chance to Tribute of the Doom, too, if we leave that Carbuckle alive. Ah, Black Power Stone's favorite of mine. I would like it if Jesse would, not. Can you not, friend? I just need a card. Ah, Lord, he's gonna activate this in retaliation. Little thing you could do there for if anyone's building a chain deck, I mean, if you're building the chain deck, you already know, but let me pretend, damn it. He only has 3 cards left. Cripes. Ah, perfect. Tribute to the Doomed. Activate. Let's get rid of our favorite boy, and we destroy middle one. There we go. Now we dump one of these onto the good boy. Now, if we really want to, I could... Yes, we activate Magician Circle. And I kind of want to do them... No, I need... It's such a struggle to pick. I am running out of time, though. Well, this is going on way longer than I expected. I'll go with Marionette for now. Proper Gift of the Martyr target right there. All we really need is Ryoku. I'm going to leave Carbuckle on the field. Simply because if we get Econ, I want to be able to make the most use of that. Magical Mallet again. I would really love it if I got the Magical Citadel so I could try that annoying twat combo. But I can't. Also kind of requires some other cards, but... Yeah, we're gonna battle. I'm really pulling for the Ryoku here. I don't think I'm gonna get it, though. I like to try to save up for the last turn, in case anyone's wondering. Because even if you don't manage to get all your fantastical cards out, or, you know, everything that you were planning, it's still just nice to have the extra. Yeah, we're gonna save. Ah, yes, we will activate the last Black Powder, put it onto Cerberus. Alright, he's not too far off from being around the amount we want him to be. That's cute. That's honestly cute. Thank you for that, Jesse. I think you literally just handed me the keys to victory. And yes, you did. Wait, let's see if we get Ryoku here. Because if we do, then I can show you the full power of this. That'll be all. Ryoku? Nah, lady. Okay, so first off, we're going to double Hero Heart. Yeah, it's going to be just enough. Wow, I can't believe we actually did it. So first off, and I like doing this little song and dance routine. Take out you. Activate. Take out you. And this is what would have been cool with Magical Citadel. We could have used his, we could have not taken up his 2 counters at least once. So we could have effectively gotten rid of his whole field. But let's Gift of the Martyr. Of course, a rogue enemy controller would have been terrible here. But yeah, so... Bam! Come from behind victory. Last cards. And over 1,000 damage. So we're going to show you the results here. I hope you found this entertaining, or at least my enthusiasm entertaining. These are very easy to talk over. Let's say Crystal Rouge. Oh, from participating in ranked duels. Neat. Alright. So we're going to go through all... Yeah, see, we got so many more cards. Of course, we got an extra 1,000 from the event going on, but Comeback Victory, which is, I think, 2,500. I'm pretty sure it's a 1,500 boost. I might be wrong. Glossy cards, nice, but the 999, see, these two hand in hand get you already a fuck ton of points. This is just nice. Nice, nice, nice. But in all honesty, this is what we go for. Now, it's not terrible if you don't do that much, If you still do over 3,000 and get the comeback victory, if you do over 5,000 and get the comeback victory, you still gain a decent amount of points. This is an easy extra 1,000. So an extra one of these, which can be, of course, any of the cards that he had up for ante, or the event stuff, or even just random jewels, but there we go. Anyway, I hope this was informative and enjoyable for you guys. I know it's a little bit of a far cry from what I normally do, but this is, I love this game. It's incredibly fun to play. And of course, I'm farming the event right now, which is nice. I used to stick against Taya and mop the floor for a few times when she wasn't using her fucking Freya card. Anyway, big thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please leave a like. Let me know you enjoy this type of video. Maybe I'll do some more Duel Links. Maybe I'll even go into rank for from time to time, showing my type of brand of comedy. Although, don't have your hopes too high. I am only in bronze. If you like this video, please do consider sharing with a friend or two. It doesn't have to be a Yu-Gi-Oh fan or anything. If you just like my, how enthusiastic I got and how hyper I did when I was showing off, my combo deck and how fun it was to actually see it in effect, feel free to. I really appreciate it and enjoy it. And once again, thank you all for watching. Until the next video, I just want to say, laters.